St. Ives one? St. Jeffrey? I don't know, is Jeffrey a saint? Hello, and welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today, we are doing a thrift with me and thrift haul. So let's go ahead and jump into this morning's footage. Good morning. I am about to head out on a pretty big thrift trip. I'm trying to hit 7 stores today. We'll see how that goes. I'm limiting myself to 1 hour per store. I am headed about an hour south of where I live into Auburn, Washington, where I just think the thrift stores are a little bit better and more likely to have vintage than any of the thrift stores in Seattle. My goal is to stay under $150 today and only spend 1 hour in each shop. So we're gonna go ahead and head on out there. All right, we're at our first stop. This is a animal shelter, like thrift store. I find that a lot of times I really like this stuff here because my theory is because cat people donate it, and I like cat people because this is a cat specific one. This is the first stop because this is where I like to spend the most of my money if I can, because I really like the cause they support. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on into the store. All right, so here we are in the shop. One of the fun things about this thrift store is it's kind of a mix of an antique mall and a thrift store. They have some booths when you come in, and then they have the thrift store and the rest of the store. So this is a booth with mainly China. I just think it's always kind of fun that they do both. It does make usually my hauls a little bit more expensive because obviously things in the booth section are just a little pricier. They are still lower than like a classic antique mall, but they are more expensive than a thrift shop. And then here I am on the thrift store side. There are all these really cool skirts that are super cute. I did pick up a couple, not for me though, because they don't fit. They were like too big for me. I did pick them up for a friend who I knew would love them. But there were a lot of options. I only grabbed 2, the light floral one and then the red one that I'm touching right now. So I picked those up for a friend. All right, for thrift store number 1, as usual, it was my most successful. I'm very excited about everything I got there, and I got some really fun and unique things. So I have some things from here, obviously. So first up is this really lovely, it's a seersucker fabric that is like colorful plaids. I think I have enough for a dress in here, fingers crossed. And then next up, you saw this in the footage. There are a bunch of these jars. It's fine, I'm a mess. I thought this one was really pretty, and I'm gonna use it to store something in my kitchen on my kitchen counter. And then next up, I'm going to actually, I think, sell this just because, as you know, red is not my favorite color. I thought this was a really, really nice color and cut of a quilted coat from the 70s. I love like an authentic vintage one, and whoever made this finished it really, really well. All the edges are done with bias tape. Like, it's just a really, really nice quilt coat, and with quilted coats being in style and stuff, I thought I would save this one from the landfill. I also got a couple other things that were for friends that I'm not showing you. Another thing I got here is this really darling set. So this is the skirt. It like has a bunch of hearts on it. And then this is the top, which is also hearts. I'm gonna jump into trying on this one. All right, let me stand back to make sure you can see the full glory of this. I think this is adorable. I think it's really cute. I think it is definitely big on me, but it's so cute and it makes me so happy, and it's so like cheesy and over the top, and I absolutely adore it. So at that first thrift store, I spent $29.26, a little bit over budget, but I did go a little bit under budget at some of these other stores. All right, we are outside thrift store number 2. I only spent 30 minutes in the first one, and I'm at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. I've never been to this thrift store. I have no expectations going in. They do have a 35% off banner out front, so hopefully we will get some good deals today. But yeah, I basically have no expectations, and I don't know what this is gonna be like, so let's go on in. I absolutely adored these teacups, but you had to buy the whole set for what would have been $9 because they were on sale. I thought, I'll beat it and I'll just buy one on Etsy. Guess who spent $24 on one teacup when I could have bought all 9 for $9 and resold them? I also thought it was really fun that they had all their Easter decor out. By the time this video goes up, it will be closer to Easter, but this was in mid-February. Actually, no, this wasn't even mid-February. It was early February. What am I talking about? So having all the Easter out already was just kind of funny to me, but I found it very charming nonetheless. Whoever did the decor for this shop, I think, did a really good job being very intentional and making things look really nice and like easy to look through. I thought, yeah, this shop did a really good job of that. Look at all these creepy bunny dolls. Here are their glasses. I find thrift stores like this, usually the glassware section is the one I have the most success in. I found this glass, which I really loved, but they had it priced at $14, which was way too much for a glass at a thrift store, and I was not gonna pick that up, so I left it, sadly, and much to my dismay. Did have a lot of like fun painted glasses just in general here. I enjoyed obviously the one I showed you, that was too expensive. I also thought the strawberry one was super cute. And then here we have a beautiful snow globe with carousel horses. I was really tempted to get this snow globe. When you wind it, the carousel horses like move around a track, but I left it there. I didn't need it, so I was good, but I just thought it was really cute and I wanted to show it. So the next one here will be from the St. Something's thrift store, St. Ives, St. Vincent. I should know this. My friend's cat's name is St. Vincent. Well, I think his name is Vincent. I don't remember if there's a saint. I feel like there's a saint. But this is St. Vincent de Paul, which is not the full name of my friend's cat, I don't think. They can correct me down below if I'm wrong. I got this scarf. This is just a pretty purple scarf that I got for a headscarf. It was $1.99 and it was 30% off that. And then I'm very excited about this glass. It's not in like perfect condition, like some of the frost has definitely worn off. This actually, I had seen this exact set of glasses, like a whole set of them, at a antique mall a while ago, and I really wanted them, but I was traveling and I didn't know how I'd bring them home. And honestly, I don't need a whole set. One is enough. Oh, there are some spider webs in there. It will get a good bath, but I'm really excited, and it was only 99 cents, and I know the set that I saw at the antique mall, it was like, I think 5, and it was like $50. So I'm pretty happy at one for $1, and maybe I'll continue to find these guys. I don't know. We got another glass. I just can see myself sipping lemonade out of this one. This one I paid $2.59, so a little bit more for. It's like a cute little flowery painted one. I can put it over here. I feel like the void behind me shows it off well. But yeah, I just thought this was really cute, and yeah, it was $2.59, and then that was 20% off that price. Everything I think was 35% off. This here is a slip. It's just shorter. I feel like I've been picking up too many short slips. I just picked this up because I thought it was like straightforward. And then the last things I got is some dog patterns. These are really funny. I'm pretending Spooky's gonna let me put this on her. Cannot promise that, but I am definitely gonna make one out of scraps and see if I can get her to wear it without murdering me. And then I also picked up this little dog bed pattern for Spooky. I was thinking about how recently when I was using satin, she really liked the satiny feel, and how maybe if I made her a little bed with satin, she would really like that. I have no idea how that theory works out. I'll let you know. But these were 25 cents each, I think. They were super cheap. This one is called a Designs for Dinky Dogs. All things considered, this thrift store I would definitely go to again since I had never been to it before, and I feel like I liked it well enough, but they didn't have fitting rooms, which is fine. It's just something that is like not my favorite. Like I prefer thrift stores with fitting rooms. I don't really know what to say about that. So I spent $6 at here. Wow. $6.47. So with a $20 budget at this store, I am well under budget. And if you add it to the $29, I'm under budget for 2 stores because it's less than $40. All right, we are out front of, it's a Habitat for Humanity home improvement store. I have no idea what's in here, but I figured since it's right next to the Goodwill, I would go see what's in it. So we'll see. So here we are in the store. I thought this little stool was really cute, or like end table. I don't know what exactly to call it. This store overall just had like a lot of really great looking furniture. I actually wish I knew about this when I was like putting together my home. At this point, I don't really need any furniture, but I thought it was just nice. And they also had a lot of hutches. I do still really like the hutch that I bought, but I thought like some of the lattice work on like this one was really nice. I really like the like crisscrossing and kind of medieval look that gives it, or like cottagey. And same with this one. But yeah, I thought they had like a great selection of hutches. And then over here, I found a dining room set that I just thought was adorable. I was really tempted to get it. But again, I have a dining room table that I've used for a really long time and I do really like. So I didn't pick these up, but I just thought this was the cutest little set. And then over here, there was this little, I don't even like kids, but I thought this high chair or whatever you call it was really, really cute with the caning. It's definitely like not safe, probably to use for children, but I just thought it was kind of fun. All right, we are to the Goodwill. This one's pretty big from what I recall, so it might be a while of being in there. I don't remember ever finding anything great despite it being so huge, so we'll kind of see what I find. So far I'm pretty satisfied with like what I've spent and what I've purchased today, so hopefully we can continue that. Goodwill, I also got an item that you're not going to see because it's for a friend. Actually, that Goodwill I got really overwhelmed really fast at, and I didn't really have a good chance to look around because there were so many people there, and their racks are so narrow you can't bring carts down the rack, so it was really hard to thrift through, and like my sensory stuff just got the best of me, so I didn't spend very much time there. I basically like took a quick look around and grabbed what I thought I wanted. So one of those things I thought I wanted is I have 2 curtains here. I really definitely overpaid for these, but I have a clear vision for them for a project, so I did want to pick them up. I probably technically only need 1, but I always just like I'm kind of a better safe than sorry when it comes to materials. These are just, I'm guessing, polyester. They were whopping $7 each, so I paid $14 for this material, which actually arguably it might have been cheaper to get a yardage of, but we're upcycling here. So, and then the other thing I got that I'll have to try on is this really cute Ann Taylor dress. It has like this little stitching detail, and so I'm gonna try it on and see if it fits. I think this one's cute. However, I don't think I would have bought it if there had been fitting rooms. I can't remember if I remembered to mention, but this Goodwill does not have fitting rooms. So I can't try things on, and I don't think I would have brought this home if I could have tried it on. It's like fine. Fine doesn't delight and doesn't need to be in my wardrobe. Honestly, I would not say I was particularly reasonable at this Goodwill because I got so overwhelmed. The other item that I got that you won't see was $8. That dress was $8, and then, as I said, each of those dumb curtains was $7. I sound very bitter for having chosen to buy those of my own free will. All right, we are at the Salvation Army. This is gonna be my last stop before I eat lunch. I'm actually making really great time. I've gone to 4 thrift stores in 2 hours, so it's taking about half the time I had budgeted. Value Village will take the longest, so I'm gonna go to lunch before then, but we're gonna go in the Salvation Army. This is a pretty hit or miss store. I think 2 of my all-time favorite thrift finds in Seattle come from here, but usually it's like not great. So here I have on this basic plaid dress. I thought this was really nice and it fit me pretty well, and so I went ahead and picked this guy up. And then here I tried on this weird denim skirt that had like weird pockets. I liked that it had like this weird little fly just like on the side of the leg. I just thought it was super fun and goofy. So here is from the Salvation Army Family Thrift Store, and this is what I bought here. You saw me try this on in the fitting room. It's really cute. I love it. It's also like incredibly weird. I love this weird little like fly detail really down here. I think it's hilarious. And then it has quite a few pockets. It just needs a button replaced, which is a quick and easy mend. Oh, and that was I think $7, and then this one was $10. It's just this nice plaid cotton dress that I can see myself wearing a bunch in the summer when I'm around the house doing errands and chores and things like that. At the Salvation Army, I spent $17.58. Ooh, I'm staring right into the sun. Hold up. Sorry. Wow. This is rough. Sorry about the lighting. Like I said, straight into the sun. I'm outside the Value Village. I have eaten lunch. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. So we're gonna head in. This is a lot of times one of my favorite thrift stores, so we'll kind of see how it goes today. It can also be pretty hit or miss. And after this, I will have one more store, but first I will stop for bubble tea at the bubble tea place that I like near here. So that is the plan. Weirdest Value Village experience in my life, and I got kind of put off and thrown off because I walked in and they just like demolished their dressing rooms. Like they're never gonna have fitting rooms in there again, which means I probably won't shop there too often because their clothes are pretty expensive for not being able to try them on. So I didn't really get clothes there this round. I got this really cute plate. I just thought it was cute. I liked the strawberries and the berries and kind of like the hand-painted details on it. I thought it was really cute, and it was $2.99. And then I got some jewelry. So this is $3.99 for these. They're like little black sparkly earrings. I'll get a close-up of those for you guys. I also got a brooch, which was $5.99. I definitely overpaid for this guy, but I just thought it was kind of cute, and I liked the enamel, and I think after being so thrown by not seeing fitting rooms, I bought irrationally again. I don't know, it happens. And then last up, these really, really pretty dangly green sparkly earrings. I really like these, and I'm excited to wear them. And these were $4.99. And then the last thing I got there was this blouse. It is polyester, but it has like little foxes and dogs on it. I'm hoping you can see it in the close-up. I don't know if it fits because they don't have a fitting room, which again, much to my dismay. So I'm gonna try this on and see if it works. All right, so this here, I do like it, but I really like the shape of these sleeves. Like I like the way they drape and jiggle, and I do like just the overall fit. Like it's not way too big here, and it feels like something that'll be very tuck-inable. And I also just like the fabric itself, even though it is polyester, feels pretty good. And then that is it for the Value Village. The other weird experience is they moved everything to be self-checkout, which given the fact they can't rely on weight, it seems like it would be really easy to shoplift. I didn't, but it just seems like it would be a really easy thing to do. From what I could tell, they like have a randomized system that will pick people for them to check their bags and make sure they checked themselves out right, I guess. I don't know. The whole thing was really strange. I've never had a self-checkout thrift store experience. It was very weird. I spent $28.35 here. Oh, because that blouse was $7.79. I was like, what did I spend so much money on? I definitely would not have bought that blouse if I had looked at the price. I clearly just had like a kind of off my game thrift trip. After that, I got some delicious bubble tea that I love. We're on our last one of the day. We're at Seattle Recreative, my favorite. It is a creative reuse center. This is basically a thrift shop for just craft supplies, so I'm super excited. I haven't been in about 3 months, so it'll be really fun to check out. Let's go ahead and go. All right, I didn't take much footage, but this is the entrance of the store. I have you mainly in the fiber art section because I absolutely love it. I got distracted chatting with someone, so I didn't take much footage, but you can see like this is where all the yarn is. There's some darning yarn, but I pick up a lot of my yarn for repairs here, and then these are their fabric lockers, which are just so fun, and they're sorted by color or like type, so they're really easy to find stuff in. And then over here is where all their different notions are. I can usually find what I need here, and then I can get it secondhand instead of obviously purchasing it brand new. And we went to Seattle Recreative, where I went way over budget. I spent $75 there, but wait, I have justifications. One of the things I got is it's an upholstery fabric. It has like little grapes on it. I'll just open this up. And it was 2 yards, and they cost, their fabric is $2 a yard there. So they're like little grapes. I would like to make a corset of some sort with, or like a stay. I think this would make a really cute corset or stay. So that is why I picked up this fabric, because remember, I'm not picking up fabrics unless I have projects in mind. For this, I have some of those different pussy bow blouses from the 70s that I think would look absolutely lovely in this light blue color. This is 44 width by 2 yards, so I wanted to make a blouse with it. It will probably replace all the long sleeve blue blouses in my wardrobe, because I'm sure once I make this, I'll like it the best. Next up, okay, I did not have a plan for this one. This is just 2 yards of basically lining. I just figure if I can buy black lining secondhand, I should. And then let's continue. Let's finish off with last of the fabric. This, I like recognize this fabric. I need to unroll it completely. This one was a little bit more expensive. It was 3.5 yards for $10, which is more than $2 a yard. Occasionally, especially for cotton, they just charge a little bit more. Okay, which is totally fine. I was not groaning about that. I was groaning about getting tape. But this fabric is really cute. In summary, it has these cute little foxes on it with these like brush strokes, and I absolutely really like it. And then let's continue along. I got some hair clips that I can wire things around because I'm irrational, and I was like, maybe I'll need these for projects one day. And then I got some teal buttons that I think will work for a project I'm working on right now. And then I also got some really cute little earrings that match a necklace set actually that I have. These are purple, the necklace set is pink. And I just thought these were really cute, so I picked these guys up. These were, I think, $1. The clips were 50 cents each. These buttons were 50 cents. Yes, we've covered all our costs. And then I also got some catnip mice. My friend's cat really likes these, so I got one for them. And then I also got one to try on Spooky. Spooky, where are you? I don't know where she is, but we'll see if she likes it. I think I'm going to keep the purple one and give my friend the blue one. So we're going to do that. And then the last, and the reason it was so expensive, and I spent $75, is I got corset boning. So I've been getting the nerve up to make a corset for a while now. And I was actually the other day just about to buy a bunch of different lengths of Like this is like linked steel, looped steel. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I'm sure it will come to me off the top of my head, but it is considered one of the best corset bonings. And Seattle Recreative just like magically had a bunch of it. And these like varied in price. They were still a good deal. And this is what pushed up my total to be so high, because these ranged from $5 to $11, but they're already capped, they're pre-cut. So if I have patterns that work for them, I'm going to do that. I still probably have to get a roll of this stuff, but just having some that are pre-capped and all that jazz is always nice. And the fact that I could get it secondhand and not add more waste stream, but instead take away from it. So that is what I did there. And that is why it was so expensive, but I'm very excited because now I can start all of my corset projects. So that is what I got. That is everything from everything. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with all of these. And I had a fun time thrifting. I definitely had things that like kind of threw off my game. Like I really don't enjoy the lack of fitting rooms now that thrift stores are starting to have, because I find the trying on process really, really critical to deciding if I'm going to buy a garment or not. And actually, I feel like the thrift stores are strategizing incorrectly, because I will actually buy less clothing if I can't try it on. Like it probably reduces what I buy probably about half, because I won't take any risks on anything I buy, as opposed to when I go to the fitting room, I'll take a lot of risks, which usually some of them pan out. And that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for a day of thrifting. If you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a comment down below. I would love to hear actually how important fitting rooms are to you in your thrifting process. And then other than that, you can always like a video and of course subscribe. I would love to have you around, and I will see you next time. Bye!